Hundreds are rallying in Bangkok to show support for King Maha Vajiralongkorn. This comes a day after protesters marched to the German embassy demanding an inquiry into the king's activities there. The anti-government side is taking a breather for a few days after nearly 2 weeks of non-stop demonstrations. Saksitsa Sombat reports.
For the past 2 days, Parliament has convened in a special session to address the current ongoing political protests and the demands. And even though the lawmakers have come out early from their recess, it cannot be expected that the solutions won't come around as quickly. The primary reason for this is that there's no vote in this session, so there's nothing legally binding here, and the government of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha can take any input by Parliament or completely ignore it. A wide range of topics was discussed between the elected MPs and the all-appointed senators, but at the heart of the debate is if there's anything the Parliament can address the protest right now. Amendments to the 2017 Constitution was one of the topics they brought up here, and it would touch upon one of the protesters' demands. They say that this charter is not democratic, as it was drafted during the military government. The Prime Minister back then, also Prayut Chan-o-cha, who came to power in the military coup of 2014 and held on to power after the 2019 elections. And while in previous years the Prayut government has been very hesitant to talk about any constitutional amendments, just very recently they have become more open about the idea to amend it.
ท่านก็พูดถึงแต่เรื่องการยึดอำนาจท่านพูดถึงรัฐประหารแต่ท่านไม่เคยพูดถึงเผด็จการรัฐสภาที่มันเกิดขึ้นมาก่อนหน้านั้นแล้วรัฐธรรมนูญฉบับปี 60 ผมคิดว่านะครับผมไม่ได้ไปก้าวล่วงไม่ได้ไปยุ่งเกี่ยวกับการร่างรัฐธรรมนูญผมคิดว่ามีการตรวจสอบการถ่วงดุลที่เข้มข้นเพราะอะไรเพราะประวัติศาสตร์มันเกิดขึ้นมาแล้ววันนี้อยากจะแก้ผมก็สมมติมีการแก้ก็แก้กันไปนะครับอย่าโยงตรงนั้นมาโยงตรงนี้นะทำให้
Previously, the government has said that it could take up to 2 years plus a referendum to make the constitutional amendments here, but now the government says that it could actually be as quickly as 2 months. This is quite a difference, but it also shows that the government is feeling some pressure from the demonstrators here. But nevertheless, the other two demands here, namely the resignation of Prime Minister Prayut and also reforms to the monarchy, that is going to be much more difficult because they touch upon centers of powers in Thailand that are much more influenced and have so far mostly eluded parliamentary scrutiny. Saksitsa Sombat, CNA Bangkok.